everyone, it's me. I'm Annie. That didn't work. Let's try it again. I'm not nervous anymore. Can you tell? Just start. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Annie. So as you could tell, I am speaking to you guys again, and I'm a lot less nervous this time, so hopefully this video is a lot more funny and not so serious. So before we start, I wanted to say thank you to all of your comments on my last tutorial video. You guys were so loving and you guys love the video, which I'm so grateful for, and left so many beautiful comments for me, encouraging me, and I'm just so glad that I could inspire you guys and teach you guys. And I am going to do a beautiful painting for you guys again today, and I think I'm going to mix a little bit of my old painting style, maybe use some ink, and then do kind of like a design pour where I don't spread the paint all over. But before we get there, I have a few little items here that I kind of wanted to show you guys. Start here. So this is that plastic table cover that I was telling you about in the last video. If you go to any dollar store, the 99-cent store, they have these plastic table birthday table covers. I like the rectangular ones. They have ones that are circular too, so it just depends on your area and what you do. I always get black. I love black. I don't know, but they have pink and yellow and green. Whatever color you want, doesn't really matter. Just they're really convenient, they're really big, so you can like double layer it on your table or wherever you're working. Great deal. $1 saves you a whole lot of mess. So I usually go and I buy like a bunch, store them, save them, so you don't have to run to the store every other day. So that's that. Other dollar store finds. So I found this other one today. So I was telling you guys about these craft sticks that I use to mix my paint when I'm doing my mixing my paint with my water for my pouring or my resin. So I told you guys that for $1 you can get these 100 pieces right over here, right? So you can find this in the craft section of the dollar stores. So today I found the jumbo sticks. So sometimes these get messy, my hands get in the cup, so I get paint everywhere, which is okay, I don't mind, but any of you guys mind, they're the bigger ones, so they're a lot taller than the other sticks, and they're kind of thicker. So I bought these bigger ones for when I want to mix resin, because the resin is a lot thicker, and when I mix it, you want it to mix really, really well. So I got the bigger ones. So again, they're really cheap. They're $1 each pack. So for $4, I got 320 sticks. I mean, that's amazing. These bigger packages, they have 60 of them in it, the bigger sticks. So, I mean, I guess it just depends on the kind that they carry where you are or in your stores or whatnot. So that's that. So go get these sticks. They're amazing. I love them. So that's that. When I pour my resin, I usually pour them... Hold on. Sorry, didn't have these ready. So I usually pour my resins in these regular cups. Sometimes they're small, so if I'm going to use a really big canvas, this is way too small. So again, dollar store, it's a big measuring cup. One great thing about this is when you measure your, or when you mix your resin, it has to be absolutely equal portions of each mixture. So one is the hardener and one is the resin. So this is great because if I want to do, let's say, 2 cups, I know exactly how much I'm filling of each. You don't have to measure separately or anything, just put it in there and it's a big measuring cup. Mix, and you're all set. So dollar store, they have these, or you can use like bigger jugs from there. They have a whole bunch of stuff. Super great, super great. I love the dollar store, if you can't tell. The cheaper I can get other material, the more I can pay for my paint, because paint's expensive, it's not cheap, and more money for paint, basically. What else? Sometimes I find these really cool sponges at the dollar store. At Michael's, they have them at Michael's and art stores, but they're a lot more expensive. Like a couple of these would be like $5-6, which I don't think they're worth that. I didn't find any today when I went, but when you go, just look. If you find any, buy extra, but these sponges, you can find them there too. What else? So this is not art related, but I think it's really fun, and I wanted to tell you guys. This is what I love to do from the dollar store. So they have these amazing big mason jars, right? And they have these really yummy sour gummy bears. I love them. They're those, what is it called? Haribo or those German gummy bears. So I get 6 packs of them and I put them in this big jar. And they're really fun. It's it's a cool thing to have at home if you have kids, if you want to do that. I don't know. Totally not art related, but I thought it was fun and I just wanted to tell you. So there you go. So that's great. What else? Oh, so another dollar store great find, something that I love, 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 is that you can always find these tiny little containers, and that's my dish soap. Remember that last time in my video I had the huge Costco size dish soap? So instead of carrying that around or having the bigger ones, it's really convenient to have these little, I don't know, container or little Tupperware thingy for it. Has a little hole on top, you know, just pour it straight out, especially because we don't really use a lot of soap when you're mixing for the pouring, just a couple drops in the water before you add it to the paint. So, I mean, this will go such a long way, and if you're mixing paint and you have extra and you don't want to waste it because paint is expensive, put them in these. So, usually I find these, like, maybe 6 of these, again, dollar store, Dollar Tree, whichever. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't, sometimes they're different sizes, but they're really, really great find. So, totally, if you see these, get these. I love it for my little soap. Okay, so last time I talked to you guys about my canvases that I use. So usually I use the 16 by 20s, and again it's Artist Loft, or those boards. Today I'm using a 24-inch by 30. Look at that. It's practically my size, right? So I love these. They're so great. So see, remember last time I was telling you guys that the smaller ones don't have this middle wood part? So the bigger ones do, which is great. So when you're pouring or painting, it actually supports the canvas, which is great. So I love, love, love these. And again, here it is. I don't know if you can see this, but Artist Loft. I showed you guys last time. But these are really great. And in Michael's, you guys, Michael's always has sales. Always, always, always. And I sometimes get these for like $7, $6. So when they have a sale, stock up. Like really stock up. Somebody was telling me last time, and if you're watching, this is for you. I forgot your username on YouTube, but somebody kept telling me that Michael's and Hobby Lobby are really, really expensive, and they told me that Walmart has canvases and paint and such, and I had no idea. So I haven't had a chance to go to Walmart, but I am gonna go. So maybe for my next video, I would have gone already to Walmart and I could tell you guys a little bit about the canvases and the paints and the products I find there. So these are a little bit of the newer finds that I have. Oh, I forgot one. Hold on. Sorry, I take that all back. Take it all back, all back. Okay. I found these really cool, what do you call this? It's a pump, Flow Acrylic pump. Okay, so these are made for these paints. Remember when I was telling you guys last time about Artist Loft, they have different lines of paint. So this one is the Flow Acrylic, the one that flows more because it's more liquidy. So these, let's move this. So these pumps are made for these bottles. They're made for these, and they are right next to these at the Michael's stores. I usually see like one. This time there were a couple, so I bought them. I'm not going to necessarily use it for this, but this is a great idea for these bigger jugs because first of all, they're heavy, and when you pour, you really don't know how much is coming out. Sometimes it just gushes out and you're wasting paint. Also, when you open and close it, and while you're pouring, the paint dries and becomes like gunky and like dries and like falls everywhere and it's gross. So what I'm going to do is use one of these. So why don't we do that now? So I think they were like $1.25 or something. It's totally worth it, and I'm gonna pretty much put them in like basic colors that I'm gonna use all the time. So when this white one is done, when this paint, which I have to go get a new one of the black one because I love this, by the way. I've been using this so much. I got this at Raw Materials in downtown LA. It's called the Art Alternatives Economy Acrylic. It's so amazing. So when I finish this, I'm gonna go get another one, and I'll just take this out and put another one. So it's an investment. It's great, and they're cheap. It's $1.25. So. Look at that. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Well, you know what? Alright. Well, this is almost done, so I'm going to do this anyway. This is going to fit, because it's made for this. Smart Annie. See what happened, guys? Alright, so you do that. Twist it open. And there you go. Alright, so I'm going to definitely return the other two that aren't open, because I don't use these that much, but I know they make these for bigger bottles. I'm going to find them and I'm going to tell you where to get them. But this was a fail. Kind of. Still works. Whatever. Alright. So that's that. Alright guys, so this is all I had for today to show you. So I'm going to get into some painting, alright? So see you in a second. Okay. That was not smart at all. At all. Okay. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna. Y'all? I don't say y'all. Why do I say y'all? Okay, everybody. I've been listening to way too much country music, apparently. So I don't want this to be tacky or wet while I put all the other fun, abstracty type art, paint. I don't know. So I am going to run a couple of errands. I'm going to let this dry. I want it to be super, super dry. It's a really hot day in LA today. I think it's about like 95 degrees. So this is not going to have a problem drying real quick. It's water-based. So I'm thinking maybe an hour and a half and it'll be like super, super dry. And then I will be back and we will continue with this painting. Alright guys, and I'm back. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, so I want to paint fun, lots of color, kind of flat, you know, nothing like the pouring, kind of like my traditional ways I used to paint. And when I say traditional, I don't mean super, you know, okay, I'm gonna start again. This was just a mess. Why can't I talk today? I can't talk today. Can you tell? Okay, so I want to be very colorful and go back to my old ways and paint fun, and I have no idea what I'm doing usually, and it just comes out, and I usually love it, so I'm just going to go with it. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going at it. Probably not explain too much. I'm not doing anything very technical at this point, but when it comes time for me to pour, I'll go over how I mix my paints one more time with you guys, okay? So please enjoy. Okay guys, so now what I am doing is I am going to take my little soap bottle that I made because it's so cute, and I added it to my pre-made water, and I put more. I already had this done. I decided to add more. So I want to see what's going to happen if I put a lot of soap in there. So I already added that, and here we go. So let's start with our orange. This is a really, really pretty color. You can see that it's pretty thick, but it's not very, it's not very thick. I mean, it's not very loose, but it moves. So we'll see how this works out. I haven't used the Neon Color Support yet, so it should be good. So now this is the Deco Art. Love this, look how bright. Let's do some of that. So these are a lot more liquidy, which I love. Look at that, such a beautiful color. So here is the metallic, Venetian gold. Love this Deco Art. These Deco Art brands, they really, really, they sell very, very well. I love them. I usually use the whole bottle, but I'm not going to be pouring on any other canvas today, just these, so I don't want to waste, so I'm not putting all of them. Let's see. Okay, so you're going to see how thick this is. So it's really bright with the camera, but you'll see. So it's called Neon Yellow. This is so chunky. I mean, look at that. It's so gross. It's really gross. But the color is really pretty, and I'm just curious to see if it's how it's gonna sell or if it's gonna be chunky in the middle of it. I really, really like texture, so let's see what happens with this. I have no idea. So I'm experimenting with you guys. All right, so we got these, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit of white. And again, this is my favorite art alternative. And I'm gonna do very little bit of black. Okay, so again, this is the black one. You see that shine is really strong right there. But yeah, so this is called Studio Acrylic. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Why don't we start with that yellow? So let's do this. I'm just gonna start a little bit at a time. I have no idea how this is gonna, it's even gonna mix. Yeah, that is chunky. Oh, I don't know if this yellow is gonna work, guys. This might not work. That is not looking good. Let me see. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a second and let's see how that works. I'm gonna put this lid back a little too. Okay, so let's just leave that. Let me do my black color. So this one mixes really easily. Mix, mix, mix. More of the black. Oops. Might be too watery now. All right, I'm gonna leave this for a second. Okay, so now we have our white color. So remember guys, add a little bit of water at a time, so you can always add more. But if you add too much water to your paint and it's too liquidy, you're gonna have to add more paint. And that's either you're gonna have too much of one color or you're gonna be wasting paint. So it's always better to take your time a little bit and add it little by little. So again, you want your paint to be able to flow, but you don't want it to be super liquidy. Because if they're too liquidy, they're going to blend into each other and create new colors, and they're not gonna hold their true color, and I don't think they sell well that way either, because it's all mixed up. Touch more water. Just a little. Awesome. I love these colors. They mix so well. So easy to use. Okay. This is our red color. Kind of a pinky red. I really like it. Almost looks like a cherry pink red. One more. Let's do our orange. I'll do more of my orange color. Whoops. Swear that's the bottle. So here we are. Let's see. This is one of my favorite Artist Loft colors. It's so vibrant. It's amazing. Very beautiful. So these neon colors definitely need more mixing. Get the actual texture that you want, but definitely gets there. We'll check on our yellow and see what that mushiness looks like now, but if it doesn't clear up, then we won't use it. Touch more water. There we go. Nice. Let's see what this is doing. Oh my goodness, this is really mushy. See, that's like foam. Now, let me see if I could get this more liquidy in a second, but if I can't, then I'm not going to use this. I don't want to ruin the painting. But I got it liquidy, but I don't know if it's... Okay. I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about this. I might pour this on the side or use it to detail, but I don't think I'm going to use it to pour. It just makes me really nervous. I don't know.